Hello, my name is Dr. Moss from Medwell Medical, located in Midland Park, Bergen County. I am very excited to talk to you about COVID-19 antibody testing that we have on site. We acquired a relationship with this new company who does COVID-19 antibody testing. So what happens over here is, one of the good things about this test is you call for an appointment, you're going to come in, you get tested the same day, and most importantly, get the results the same day. So you don't have to have the uncomfortable swab test, molecular test, wait 5 to 7 days to get the results. You don't have to get tested and goes on a machine and then come back the next day. It is the same day, the same visit. The candidate for COVID-19 antibody test is if you're exposed or not. You need to know that. Okay, if you have had the virus and you want to know if it's in your system still, or if you met a person with the virus and you want to know if you're exposed. Some people, they go to, for example, grocery store or a small gathering or to buy something. A person next to them, they sneeze or they look like they have the symptoms. They want to know as a result of that if they were exposed with the COVID-19 virus. The next thing is if you're at high risk. A lot of elderly population, they're at high risk. They go out for an hour or two to buy something to local grocery store. They buy it. They just want to know if they are exposed. Or simply if you're paranoid, or if you cannot wait to see if you find out if you're exposed or not. A lot of people, they just want to know. And that test is for the people who are one of these categories. The way the test is done is pretty simple. We take a little blood from the tip of your finger, then we put it on a special cartridge to be analyzed. By adding the solution, it's going to be analyzed, and within a matter of 5 to 10 minutes, we get the results, which I'm going to go over what the results mean. We are testing immunoglobulins. Immunoglobulins, they are in your blood. So what happens when your body gets attacked by a virus or a bacteria or any invader? Your body starts making antibodies, and antibodies are made towards the proteins that these infections they cause in your blood. So what happens by measuring the activity of these antibodies, we're going to find if you're exposed, if you're recently exposed, or if you were exposed a way back. And these antibodies, they're tested by immunoglobulins. Now, immunoglobulins, there are different types of immunoglobulins which we get tested. They're IgA, they're IgM, and they're IgG. So we test many allergens and many type of body reactivity against these three immunoglobulins. IgA is when a person is attacked by a virus, like within 1 to 5 days. So most of these people, they usually have the symptoms and they know they're positive. Okay, and those are the ones, they have been either tested at the emergency room or they have the symptoms, which are the people who are not coming out of the house because they are supposed to quarantine themselves. Then is IgM. IgM is the first Ig immunoglobulin that reacts in the body, which again, it happens within the first 5 days. So what happens, just because you were exposed, that doesn't mean you have symptoms. You follow me? Just because you were exposed, that doesn't mean you have symptoms. So this test is going to show if your IgM is positive towards this virus. Okay, so you got exposed with it yesterday, the day before, 3 days before, up to 5 days before. Whereas IgG, it ramps up after 7 days, within 7 days and after. So if you're exposed and you have no symptoms, 7 days later you start having fever, or you start feeling sluggish, or you don't have any symptoms but you want to know if you were exposed. So the same routine works for sensitivities and reactivities that we test towards food or towards environmental toxins. Like for example, we have patients, they have sensitivity to dairy. Okay, but when they have dairy, they don't feel it the same day. A day or two after, they get migraines. They have irritable bowel. They have gluten, and today, after 4 days, they start having reactivity. So this is the immunoglobulin that shows that sensitivity. So for COVID-19 testing, we are testing the IgM, which is recent, and IgG, which is delayed body's response. The result of the test, which I'm very excited about because you get it within 5 to 10 minutes. I mean, it doesn't get better than this. The result of this antibody test is one of the following. So it's either controlled is positive, so that means you have no IgG and no IgM response, which is negative. Or you may have IgM positive, so that means recently you got something. Or only IgG positive, that means a while back you got something and it's still in your body. Or the next thing is both of them. Okay, you're re-exposed recently. So we are able to have you see one of our physicians and explain this to you right after the test within the same visit. Because while you do the testing, after we start taking a little blood and analyze this, you're going to be doing a environmental and some common foods tested as well, which is a skin test, and qualified people, they get tested on the same visit. And it measures your antibody response to common foods such as milk, dairy, wheat, which many of us, we don't even know. We go by our symptoms, but you get tested, as well as environmental, such as pollen, such as plants, such as mold. A lot of people have allergies. They feel they have COVID-19. A lot of people have COVID-19. They think it's just only allergies. So we get to do all of this within one visit. And the good news is we accept most insurance plans, including Medicare. And we have been told by some insurance companies that there is no copay or deductible for the COVID-19 antibody testing. The goal of doing this testing is, of course, to put you at ease if you are exposed or not, but to boost your immune system. We had another video that I talked in detail about boosting your immune system and how we can boost your immune system. Please go to our Facebook page at MedwellNJ and take a look at that video. It's a lot of valuable recent information, a lot of the things that the media have not told you, a lot of the things that the media have told you, but it's wrong. And I go over statistics about COVID-19. But the goal is to boost your immune system. So after we get tested, you have a choice to go and buy what we recommend you, or we give them to you on site. Some of the insurance companies, they cover immune boosting multivitamins. So we will be able to verify that for you and provide that for you. Okay, some of the insurance companies don't pay, but they have the quality vitamin C, quality vitamin B complex, quality ionic silver, quality turmeric. All of that, it's going to boost your immune system, which I explained in a different video to you. So call 201-632-1916. We are Medwell Medical, Midland Park, Bergen County, New Jersey. Please. We have had a lot of requests. We keep ordering more supplies. So supplies are limited. First come, first serve. Okay, so as soon as you watch this video, if you want to know if you were exposed, or if you feel you are exposed, or you want to be clear that you were not exposed, give us a call. We'll be glad to help you. My name is Dr. Moss from Medwell Medical, and God